Starburns Audio.
Thank you for listening to the Starburns Audio Podcast Network. We have so many great comedy shows to add to your playlist. Just last week on Starburns Audio, on the Season 2 premiere of Humans Who Make Games, Adam Conover talks to comedian Ron Funches and Jean Goudon, creative director of the Assassin's Creed series. On Boogie Monster, Kyle Kinane and Dave Stone share a perfect recipe for the quarantined cook. This week on Profiles and Eccentricity, they cover the history of the Khorasan Unity cult, folks for whom a flat earth is ridiculous because they believe it's really a concave shell. Search Starburns Audio on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any podcast platform for our full list of shows, featuring hosts like Joe Coy, Amanda Seales, Jessica Chobot, and Jackie Johnson. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Starburns Audio. Enjoy the show. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep laughing.
Starburns Audio.
A podcast network.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Get excited for Dumb People Town!
Dan and Ran and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-host Arm and Dan. And don't be a jerk, 'cause when the music goes the funny hits, we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People
Hey guys,
Town.
welcome to another live episode of Dumb People Town. Population U. Population U. Moontower, you guys having fun so far?
You know what? I'm going to go make sure. I forgot to turn on the recording device, so I'm going to make sure that's happening.
Okay,
All right,
go do that, Dan.
Meanwhile, can I just get a little more echo in this room?
Yeah,
Because
I need it to sound like I'm talking in a conch shell.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Comedy's great when you hear it the second time it comes out. So, Dan, we good? We're all good. Dan.
Dan Van Kirk, everybody.
Yeah,
Dan's father may have left him when he was young, but his sense of humor never did. Dan Van Kirk, everyone.
Dan Van Kirk.
He left?
He left, Dan. I'm sorry. We need
He's coming back.
All right.
Sure he is. So we believe that the world is getting dumber. Do you guys agree with us?
Yeah.
The world's getting dumber.
Good.
So our only way to fight back is through comedy and whatnot and breaking down stories. We like to start everything off, though, as is our customary thing in live shows, with our spirit animal, the man, the myth, the legend, Jan Flato. Do we have his picture up there?
So go to that side for me. Is that
All
going
right, there's
Oh,
Jan Flato.
Look at him.
Do you think on the other side of that there's a fan just blowing his mullet back that way?
I feel like he's got 3 pet alligators right in front of him right there.
Those are regular glasses. They'll never transition. All right. Jan, all right, so we like to start off because, we know a lot about Jan Flato, but we're learning more about the man. And
There are some truisms about Jan Flato that we learn every single time we do a live show.
And so we thought we'd just toss these out here to you. I don't know if you guys know this, but Jan Flato has worn Tevas to a funeral.
The profile for Jan Flato's Tinder says, "I'm your beast and burden."
Very good.
Jan Flato's almost always out of baby oil.
Okay. Jan Flato has One World Sky Elite status on Spirit Air.
Jan Flato has never won a game of Words with Friends. Never.
Jan Flato likes to say that the Russians are meddling in his erections. And they're going to do it again in 2020. That's all I'm going to say.
Twice, Jan Flato has stolen a starfish from SeaWorld.
Jan Flato in his dry cleaner has what he calls a secret handshake.
Jan Flato has witnessed the birth of 3 children. None of them were his.
Jan Flato's zodiac sign is feces.
Okay. It's not true.
Jan Flato has an issue with Austin because he feels like he's the only one who's truly been keeping it weird.
Yeah.
Jan Flato has on several occasions brought his own blanket to a movie theater.
Jan Flato kneels during O Canada.
Jan Flato just told you let me try it again. Can I take it again?
Yeah, take it again.
All right. Jan Flato just ruined Endgame for you.
Jan Flato likes to tell people that he's unofficially sponsored by Under Armour.
Jan Flato says he likes his hair like he likes his women, split ends.
No.
I don't know what that means. Jan Flato owns 7 didgeridoos, 2 sea-doos, but he's never heard from a woman the words I do.
Oh.
All right.
Jan Flato is always waiting for scrunchies to come back.
Jan Flato likes to say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're probably my girlfriend.
Jan Flato jerked off to the Jetsons.
Jan Flato's business cards say freelance gynecologist on them.
Jan Flato currently has a special on CISO.
Makes sense. Jan Flato once complained to his local pet store about what he referred to as overtly sexual ambient lighting.
Jan Flato bites his toenails.
Jan Flato will offer to drive your nephew to jiu-jitsu if you know what he means.
Jan Flato will give you the first punch and then instantly drop kick you.
Jan Flato has a restraining order from his dentist.
Jan Flato has been asked to leave his local Starbucks for reading Huck Finn aloud.
In 1988, Jan Flato broke into Fenway Park at 3 a.m. to do the wave by himself.
Yeah. There we go, Jan Flato, our spirit animal.
We can hit that slide, my man.
Okay, so we love to do this show with our hilarious and funny friends, and today we've got a couple of great friends who are here to do this. They are fantastic improvisers. They've both done the show before, have not done it live, so we're going to bring them out right now. Let's just bring them right on down. Our good friends Eliza Skinner and Jon Glaser! Jon Glaser, who was...
Jon is the one wearing the hat.
Yeah, just letting you know. What if you guys were a comedy team, Glaser and Skinner?
Sounds good.
All right, fine.
We'll fix your windows and fuck up your pets.
Yeah.
As a comedy team?
Well, no, I mean Skinner, Glaser.
Yeah, all right. I was going to make a pottery joke. All right.
There's always time for a
There's
good
always time for a good
joke.
pottery joke.
Leave that one in the kiln, Rand. We'll get to that one in a minute.
At Sklar Brothers.
The amount of times Glaser just going to be shaking his head. No, not having any of it. Not having any of it. We told these guys about Jan Flato. I mean, do you like a little Jan Flato in your life?
Well, the only thing I knew about him was that Jan Flato still can never live up to his childhood next door neighbor, Gene Frito.
Fuck you, Gene Frito.
Fuck you,
Gets
Frito.
calls from his parents. You know, Gene Frito's a lawyer now.
Oh.
Gene Frito has 2 Corvettes. Why does he need 2
He
Corvettes?
puts one on top of the other.
Drives around town like an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Gene Frito invented white strips. What have you done?
Exactly. Well, we do believe that the world is getting dumber. I'm so happy you guys are here. Have you had a good time at the Moontower Comedy Festival so far?
Yeah, it's been
Have
great.
you seen any dumb, drunk shit out on the streets of Austin?
I saw a dude walk past me last night wearing 2 live snakes, and I'm so upset that I didn't get to meet either one.
Just the snakes, though.
Yeah. Oh, now I want to talk to the dude. No, he's a weirdo.
2 Live Snakes sounds like a 2 Live Crew cover band where they wear snakes. I like big boas and I cannot lie. All right, I'll stop.
That was Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, he's so corny.
That was
There we go.
Sir Jay's Sir Mix 'em Up.
Hey ho!
That was good.
Thank you very much. So do we have a John?
I saw a snake wearing 2 live dudes.
No!
Oh, your guy should meet my guy.
It was weird.
And you only wanted to talk to the dudes, not that weird fucking snake.
I was like, what's going on? And they just looked scared.
Hey, the dudes were just conversation starters for the snake, right?
Keep slipping off his shoulders because he's a snake. You don't even have him.
They were big guys too. Snake.
Strong snake, yeah, and broad shoulders for a snake, which is great.
Yeah, that means he ate something.
So Dan, should we hop into a story?
Yeah.
You guys ready to jump into a little story right away? I think we should. Let's jump right in, Dan.
This first story, we'll have a little fun trivia question about it. But I was sent this story the day it broke on April 11th, and I've been still getting this story sent to me as recently as this afternoon.
Okay. And we'll never forget where we were on 4/11. I feel like, right, guys? When this story came in, when this story broke, it changed everything. It changed how we travel, guys.
I believe, to the best of my ability, sorry if I'm wrong, I'm just a person trying, that the first person to send this to me was Emerson at tall_man 1977, which I hope is a title he won in 1977. How you doing? Tall man 1977.
Either he's been shrinking ever since or everyone's caught up to him. He's not the world's tallest man. He's just tall man.
A tall man.
A tall man.
All right, ready? What started as a routine theft call, and you know it's never that if it ends up on this show.
Yep.
What started as a routine theft call for police at the Eau Claire. How do you guys like to say
Eau
it?
Claire.
I go ooh. I like a good ooh.
Eau Claire?
But I think it's Eau Claire.
It's Eau Claire.
I think.
What do you think?
I'll go with you, John. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think John's right.
What started for a routine theft call for police at the Eau Claire Walmart turned out not to be routine at all.
Wait a minute.
I hope that's how they radioed it in. Hey, Dave, this is not routine at all.
Tom, it started routine.
Well, we have crossed over.
Oh, no.
Well, the Eau Claire, the 911 dispatchers, that's how they answer it. It's like they go 911, routine or not routine.
It's routine right now. It's routine right now.
Okay.
Oh, it just
I'll connect you.
It just switched to not routine. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to hang up and call back again because I've already started this form.
Rip up the paperwork. Rip it up.
Yeah, dial 911, pound, and then R.
Turned out not to be routine at all. In the end, I love when it's so fucking crazy, they give you a summation because that isn't even where it's going to end up.
Right. Okay.
In the end, a woman was doing a demo in the parking lot. A man was reckless on a scooter while their dog destroyed the store.
Ooh, what a tease. I'm sticking for the end.
That's like a modern day A-team right there.
That's just Bonnie and Clyde with a dog.
Yes, exactly.
It's like an untrained dog. Like they've been robbing so many banks, they haven't had time to train the dog.
Just on that sentence, and according to our friend at Gentleman Joe, love you, Joe, and this is what he told me on Twitter. In the first 2.5 days, just based on that sentence, how many times do you guys think I was sent this story?
Oh, wow.
Just because that checks off so many dumb people town. You're in Wisconsin. That's 80% of the way right there. You're at a Walmart. I mean, that's like church for dumb people town. You got a dog running around the store, a woman doing a demo in a parking lot, and a man who is reckless on a scooter. How many times?
What is doing a demo?
What is a demo?
Is she demoing is when you like break something down in a kitchen?
Demolition.
Or is she doing a demonstration? Like what?
I bet we find out.
Okay. Yeah.
So, guys, you are our guests. You can go first, Tig, third, fourth, heart, whatever you want to do. And you can tell me how many times you think I was sent that story. I will tell you this. It is not more than, what's fair, 350. It is not more than 350.
Good to know, because I was going to go higher.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Where do you want to go?
Sure.
Okay.
349.
349. I'm going to tell you, John, we don't know each other super well. We know each other for a while. That is some shit I would pull. That is definitely...
Solid. That's solid.
I just right there understood the joy of being a contestant on The Price is Right.
Oh yeah. Feels good, right?
That'd be fun.
Feels good to slide right under, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do $1.
Oh no,
Here's the thing, Eliza.
It's not a price.
You
It's not a
remember
dollar.
this. It's not under. It's just closest straight up.
Closest to it, straight up. You can be over.
Oh, either way.
Can I side note
Okay.
before you guess?
Yeah.
How many people have listened to Eliza's episode with the frog cake? Yes. If you have not, you have something else to do tonight.
Yeah.
You were gold.
You make it sound like I made the frog cake.
I know.
You made it fucking hilarious.
You made it great. Again.
I'm gonna stick with one.
You
All
are?
right,
Okay.
fine. I'm going to say 246.
246. Okay.
112 times.
112 times. Now, would any townies?
Ooh, if it's under
Would any
50,
townies
I
like
win.
to play along? Put your hand in the air. I
Let's
will
do
grab
two,
a couple
Dan,
people.
for
Let's
this-
do two people. Does anybody
the
want
sake
to
of-
make a guess out there at all? Okay, right here, gentleman with the beard, I believe. What's your name? Hi, Cy. What is your guess? 125.
Why are you
and then-
boxing me inside? What the fuck, man?
And then a couple down from you, another person had their hand up second. I think, is that a gentleman right here?
No.
Yep, with a hat on?
Yep.
What's your name?
Chris,
You're going 84?
Okay.
Okay.
Good year.
Tigers, World Series.
Tigers 84. Yep.
Chicago
Willie
Cubs.
Hernandez.
Chicago Cubs,
Bless you,
84.
boys.
Chicago Cubs, 84. Okay. In the first 2.5 days, according to @GentlemanJoe, this story was sent to me. What did you guys? 349.
349.
1, 246,
246,
112,
112,
84, and 125. Yeah.
Okay. This story was sent to me 93 times.
Oh!
I won.
No, you did not win. Kind of win.
On the stage.
No, I
Let me do the whole song.
won.
No. Isn't there a Price is Right game where you try to get a guy up to the top of a cliff so he commits
Yodeler.
suicide?
Yodeler. Yodeler.
And you
right?
kill him.
And then
You win the game if you kill the man. Okay. But Mortal Kombat's bad. Okay, Eau Claire police say they were called to the Walmart around 8:30 Wednesday night. That is prime time Walmart shit.
Oh, yeah. It's still open, 8:30.
For a retail theft that was happening. Again, I hope that's part of the call. It's happening now.
Stop him. No, I can't.
I can't.
You gotta
It's
get
just
here.
happening. Call it in.
Police were told a woman and her dog were shoplifting from the store.
The dog.
The dog.
That's throwing your pet under the bus. Or that is the best trained pet ever.
Or it's throwing your owner under the bus.
Or that's
She's just there. The dog's
Who's
there
gonna
to
steal it?
Or
Who's a good one?
that's the greatest fucking service animal of all time.
Oh, yeah. That's not only an emotional support animal, that's your support animal. I mean, it's not even the worst dog. I mean, Son of Sam was the dog that was telling someone to murder people. Right. Maybe this dog was just telling this woman to steal shit.
Could be.
Go get that.
When police arrived, they found the woman, Lisa Smith, screaming.
That's not real.
her name.
That's not a real
That's
name.
a made-up
That's a
improv
made-up
name.
name.
Bullshit improv name.
Yep,
Lisa.
No.
By the way, we knew growing up two separate Lisa Smiths.
Well,
We
now
did
you know
too.
3. And I'm going to guess this one is the most fun.
She's better with pets, that's for
When
sure.
police arrived, they found the woman, Lisa Smith, screaming in the entryway and trying to catch her dog, Bo. Police, you can almost hear her
Spelled
voice.
the same way as O in Eau Claire.
Beauclair.
Beauclair.
You can
I'd buy that
hear
T-shirt.
What?
I'd buy that Beauclair T-shirt.
Oh,
Just
I
a
would
dog
too.
just going crazy
Yes.
in a Walmart on a map of Minnesota.
But it's like a bad
But
dog. like
Minnesota,
a Tasmanian
it's
devil
Wisconsin.
style.
No, it's a map of
ooh, I'm a
Minnesota
bad
for the
boy.
T-shirt.
Even though it's Wisconsin, it is a map of Minnesota. That's right.
Lisa Smith screaming in the entryway, trying to catch her dog, Bo. Just on that sentence, I have 2 things. She's holding an oxygen tank,
Yep.
and you can hear the emphysema.
By the way, the wheeze between screams is my favorite live song.
We's between
The
streets.
wings between. Well, I'll tell you right now, already I've got a theory that there is a second dog involved. That is very quietly just, Bo! Bo! And that's all over here. And there's a crazy dog, and then quiet dogs over here stealing everything.
Yeah.
Just slipping stuff in his pockets.
Yeah.
Dude, that is a 2-dog job all the way.
No doubt
If
about it.
I've ever seen one.
No doubt about it.
It's a dog-spiracy.
Police at this time also learned that Lisa Smith's son, Benny Van, and I'm so glad it
Wait,
stops there.
Is it Benny Van or
I
Ben
know.
Evan?
Right, I know. No, he did not sing Stand By Me. It is Benny, B-E-N-N-Y,
Van.
V-A-N-N.
Oh, she named him after what he was conceived in.
So nice.
Okay, straight fire. Benny Van, which now leads more to the idea that her name's fake, right?
Yeah.
But of course, I mean,
Benny Van Smith.
right. Okay, they learned at that time that Benny Van was in the store causing problems.
It was a 2-dog job. Thank you, John, for saying something. I mean, look, this is my thing. I think people are bringing dogs to too many places now. Like, isn't that like, you can't be like at the dentist and someone's got their fucking dog there. It's like, relax. Like, their dog, you can't bring your dog inside of everything. That's just me. I'm sorry. Wow. I said it, all right? I said it.
It's too distracting.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to the crew here who were so nice to bring a soapbox for Jason. I'm glad you guys placed that.
If you can't
pre-show.
handle the opinions, get the fuck. Or actually, we
Can't
want
handle the opinions. Get the fuck out of the 2-dog Walmart.
Officers learned that Lisa Smith went into the Walmart with her unleashed dog. While Bo ran up to customers, Smith started erratically pulling apart store displays and putting them in her cart. Go pet him. Go pet him over there. Go pet him.
You realize, it's like he's also growling at people, and she's like one of those people who's like, he's fine.
Yeah,
He's fine.
Just don't look at him in the eye, but he'll be
He's
fine.
She's pulling apart displays, so she's like tearing the head off of
guess.
the Kathy
Yes,
Ireland
I
cardboard cutout.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
sure
great.
that this Walmart has like a Coca-Cola display to look like the American flag, and she ripped that down.
She's like, I need it.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Bunch of Guy Fieri pre-made meals on the end of a thing.
Here's where
I want the bottom one.
Here's where she gets more fun. And it's
Wait,
gonna-
Dan, you know that if another dog like enters the scenario,
No, Jason.
It's a 3-dog job.
it's a 3-dog night. Jeremiah was. All right, I'm sorry.
At Sklar Brothers, send all your hate there.
Ready?
Sorry.
When Lisa-
that guy got up and left on that. I'm sorry. I'm with you. I hate me. Okay,
getting
I
it.
hate me.
He was one of the guessers.
He's the one who won. He's like, babe, this night's not getting better. I won. We're out.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is he upset that didn't he win?
Okay, he won. Okay, ready for this? When Lisa Smith was asked to leave the Walmart, she went out to the parking lot and started performing karate moves. Yeah.
I love Lisa Smith.
She's out there doing a real demo.
Now
Fucking
wait.
foot fist way style demo.
Do we have verification that they were actual karate moves and not
They were
just
her
imaginary
yes.
karate moves?
I heard she's a rope belt. That's what level she's
Well,
at.
you're about to learn more about her. Let's go to that next slide. Here's Lisa Smith.
Yeah.
She's also doubles as a Halloween decoration.
She's a kitchen witch.
Yeah, she looks like one of those like the tongue would come out. And it would squirt water. What a weird combo. Yeah, I love that. Have it squirt water. That's the boss of the company. I like that lady face and laugh. Have it squirt water and we're done.
You think kids will like that?
Yeah, I don't care.
What's weird is that we have to keep refilling it with water. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not my problem.
You are really flipped to be like a person who's creating novelty gifts for Halloween.
I made a lot of money doing that. Put water and have it squirt. Don't question me. I drive a fancy car.
Okay.
Guess what my car does? It squirt water.
All right.
Are you scared of water?
No, I love it. I just like squirting people with it.
What were you going to say, Eliza?
I think it's pretty impressive that she started doing crimes with dogs, since clearly she at one point had a crime that she was doing that was solved by a dog. She's a Scooby-Doo bad guy, is what I'm saying.
She's constantly being tormented by meddling kids.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
She would have gotten away with it too.
Yep.
There's no way any of her karate kicks are above the waist.
I'm something fucking degree black belt. Let's go. You're going to find this hard to believe. Lisa Smith was arrested and then fought with the officers.
No.
Yeah. She also attempted to kick out a window on the squad car.
Yep.
So she is doing the kind of demo you
That is good demo.
I love an attempted kick to a window of a squad car because you know she just bounced off of it and had to act like that's all I wanted to do.
I scuffed it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We can go back to that next slide for me.
I'm just
Let's be the
stretching
logo, friends. While all of that was going on, this is not routine, guys.
No. This is far from
I mean, so far it sounds like it, but maybe it's making a shift now.
While all of that was going on, police say her son, Benny Van, was in the back of the store and had removed all of his clothes, exposing himself to customers.
That is a new way to greet people at Walmart. That is.
You can't arrest me. You can't arrest me now. I'm nude. Actually, we can still arrest you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Think I'm stealing stuff? What? Where are my pockets? I don't have pockets.
That was improving.
Pat me down.
Yeah.
Pat me down.
Cuff this, bitch.
All right, ready? Let's take a look at what Benny Van looks like. Look at him.
Yeah, his hairline comes way down. Like
he looks like Act 3 Benjamin Button, like somewhere between old and young. He's going the wrong way.
He's got his mother's meth scab. It's a little smaller.
And his stepdad's eyes.
As far as he knows.
As far as he knows.
When officers approached him, it was at that point Benny Van tried to run over an officer with his scooter.
Was he like a real short officer?
I have no idea. When did a scooter come into this story?
Yeah. Is it a Jazzy?
Is it a Walmart scooter? It's probably a Walmart scooter, right?
Yeah.
So he got off the scooter, took off all his clothes, got back on the scooter, and then tried to have a rundown.
Yep.
He was just real hot on that scooter.
Hey, tell me I don't look good. Tell me. You do not.
He looks like an unathletic Michael Phelps.
He just looks like a liar. We can go to that DPT logo for me. They say that Bo, remember Bo?
There better be a photo of Bo up there.
There better be a photo.
No photo of Bo. They say that Bo, this is what I love in the article.
Did they say at any time what kind of dog Bo is?
No, but I picture like a little black and white collie.
Oh, I'm picturing like a little Pomeranian who's real naughty.
I had like kind of a 45-pound mutt, kind of a look like Shaggy.
Yeah.
He doesn't bite, he nips.
I'm just going to say this about Bo without seeing any picture. He's definitely wet. You know what I mean? Like,
it smells like it.
Dog's so wet. And his collar is a rope. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
You
not
know
a
why
rope.
he's wet? Because if he got water squirting out.
Hey, man. That's terrible. That's terrible. It's a terrible idea, sir.
There's a little wrinkle in the writing of this story that I love. They're so afraid that we've gotten so far down this rabbit hole that you've forgotten certain things. Yeah. This is literally the next sentence. They say that Bo, the dog.
Oh, okay. Or they could have just been, they say that Bo, the smart one.
Right. Ready for this? During all this, they say that Bo the dog grabbed some cornbread mix and tried to leave the store with it.
He's not trying to leave anything. The store with it. The dog is trying to leave this life. He grabbed the cornbread mix and tried not to pay for it.
I feel like at this point, Bo is just trying to act like he's not with them. Like, oh, I'm just going home to make some cornbread. Right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Cornbread in his mouth. He's like, what's going on over there?
They seem weird.
Weird person doing karate. All right.
Smith was arrested on disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and bail jumping charges. Benny, yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's a whole other.
That's a whole other story.
That's like the end of Neverending Story. But that is another tale. Van was arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior, disorderly conduct, and retail theft. Bo was eventually caught in the store, and police said that he is not facing charges.
Oh, come on. No. No.
No, that's right.
Whoever wrote that should have to go to jail.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, let's go to that next slide because I'm going to show this beautiful family side by side.
Oh.
Look at them.
I guess the apple doesn't fall that far from the witch. That if she turned to the side, you'd be able to see like an old woman and a young woman in her face. You know?
Actually, if you leave an apple out for long enough, it becomes her.
She literally looks like a character in Disney's Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. But she is raising one eyebrow like, did I do it? Didn't I do it?
She's checking out one of the cops. I got my eye on you.
Look what
We
you
going
made
to
me
fuck.
Just tell me, did Bo get away?
I'm gonna fuck that pig.
Yeah, and then we cut to Bo on like a boat to Mexico with Salisbury Hill playing, and he's like opens a case full of cash and cornbread.
Him and Andy Dufresne
On a
just
beach.
sitting on a boat together.
I did it.
And then a white dog brings like a plate of cornbread out to him. And he's like, we did it.
All right, we're gonna start with Lisa Smith.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Are we gonna?
We're gonna play a round of Guess the Agee.
All
Now,
right.
I can think of no better way than to play a round of Guess the Agee than with the man himself. Please welcome Steve Agee.
Steve Agee!
Slower.
In Austin.
Slower.
Steve Agee.
There he is.
Let's get that mic on.
Maybe at the bottom. Are you at the? It's around there.
There is nothing better than introducing some and having a microphone
Let me
at
look
work.
at it.
Just the confident stroll down the aisle, grabbing that mic. Hey, how we doing?
It's on.
No, here, give
Is
him
there? Does someone need to push a button?
It's
That
not
was
on.
Jake, you ready?
fantastic.
Can I have you on? Let's just do this. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Agee.
Steve Agee!
Oh, really? Okay. By the way, I just have to add, Jan Flatos' blood type is Bartles and James.
Guys, that's a show. Thank you so much.
All right, so
All right, Steve, do you want to run it down and I'll assist on a round of
Guess the Agee.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, who are we starting
Yeah,
with?
who are we starting with?
Lisa?
Who do you guys want to start with?
Let's start
Benny,
with-
Benny or Lisa?
Oh,
Okay, we'll start with Benny.
Benny.
Okay. All right. We're going to start with Benny.
Okay. Yeah, but who's guessing first?
All right,
Tell
let's.
us.
Benny?
Yeah. Look at him.
22.
22.
22 years old from Jon Glaser. Eliza.
Double deuce.
$1.
No, you cannot do that.
Um,
That's how much money he'll make in his life.
18.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think it's a hard 29.
Oof. What? He's 21.
What
He's
is it?
20. He's 21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. Would two Townies like to play really quick? Get your hands in the air if you'd like. I got one right back here. Your hand is straight up. Yes. What's your name? Kim. Hi, Kim. Welcome to town. What's your guess? 26 years old. And somebody right here, down front. What's your name? Hi, Michelle. Welcome to town. What's your guess? 23 years old. Okay. All right. Take it away, Steve Agee.
Wow. Nobody guessed Benny's age. 74.
No, just get out of it. Stop. He looks
Benny,
great.
we guessed on all sides. Benny is 25.
Oh! So he can rent a van. I'm just letting people know. He's at the age. Legally could rent a car.
Yes.
Okay. Let's run it down. How old? Now you know how old Benny Van is. How old do you think?
How old was she when she was pregnant with him is what you're actually asking.
How old do you think blank, a.k.a. Lisa Smith, is? Go on.
He was 25?
Yeah.
Yes.
John is really thinking about this.
She
53,
knew she was
53,
going. She
53.
Knew she
53 years old?
53.
Okay.
42.
42.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That is-
bold.
That's good math.
That's bold.
You do the meth.
Yeah, off mic, Eliza said in meth years.
That's what was said to her.
You meth the dude.
That's their new.
By the way,
slogan.
that should be Mountain Dew's new slogan. You meth the dew. I'm just going to say that karate makes you look young.
Where's your mic?
Agee's got it. Agee's got it.
She's got a black eye in karate.
That's great, Steve.
She also did a black guy in karate.
I'm going to say she's 45. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to say 47.
47 from Jason Sklar. A couple of townies out there. Get your chances up really quick. 1 and 2. Go right here, brother. Okay, Bo.
There he is.
Bo!
He's out of jail. All right.
Okay.
44 second kid.
On the line, Lisa. All right. Who over here? It was a young lady over here. What's your name? Sarah?
39.
I like Sarah.
It's possible.
That's some Florida math right there.
Anything's possible in Eau Claire.
You know what? That's their slogan.
Eau Claire, anything's possible. That'd be an unsettling sign to see as you're approaching town.
Turn around, honey.
Wait, it's whose slogan? Meth?
Yes, it's Meth's slogan too. Anything is possible.
Except keeping your teeth.
All right, Steve, give it to us.
Nobody guessed it.
Okay.
Lisa Smith
is
46.
46.
Wow.
Yes.
Right between us. Right.
Steve Agee, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. He may come back. He may be back. Hang around,
Go
Steve.
wherever you want.
Don't go far, Steve. We may need you again. Is that our first story?
That is our first
story.
story.
There you
Go
go.
to that next slide.
First story down in the books. That's it. Should we take a break? Yeah, let's take a break. All right. I'll be back with more Dumb People Town right after this. Austin! Yeah!
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying connected and productive? And then there's your newest coworker, the cat. Well, your friends at Trello have been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and just plain fun. Trello keeps everyone organized and on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Teams of all shapes and sizes at companies like Google, Fender, Costco, and likely your favorite neighborhood coffee shop all use Trello to collaborate and get work done. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Trello.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dumb People Town. Our guests, thank you, Austin. Thank you, Austin. Eliza Skinner, Jon Glaser. Jon Glaser loves gear. That's happening. It happened.
Yeah, season's over.
Season's over.
Go watch
It's
it on, you
hilarious
can
show.
watch it on demand.
You can watch it on demand. Watch on demand. Watch Delocated too. Two of the funniest shows you'll ever see.
Sure.
Enjoy that. Jon Glaser, everybody. And Eliza, yeah, easy. Eliza, thank you for joining us again. Are you having fun at the fest?
Yeah, having a great time.
All right. Where can people see you do live stuff outside of this festival? Are you touring at all?
Yeah, sometime I don't know. I don't remember any dates off the top of my head, but I got a website, elizaskinner.com. You can find me there.
All right.
I also got a podcast,
Yep.
And you can listen to that. It's a cool playlist.
What's that called?
Cool playlist.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic idea. Daniel, you doing well?
I'm doing phenomenal.
Okay, great. Should we jump into another story? Let's do it.
Let's do
Let's do it.
another story. Sent in by Fansmanship at Fansmanship. He's a good dude living on the central coast of California and a great fan of Dumb People Town. One of the things I like to do in live shows, because it's better to experience this sort of stuff together, is give everyone nightmares. So buckle in,
right,
people.
Here we go. Here we go.
What was originally thought to be an eye infection
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus.
turned out to be something far worse.
I think I know what this is.
So many
I think
people
I've
know,
seen this one.
and if you don't, either way, you're gonna get to see
You're
it.
going to find out. Oh, wow.
You don't have to look.
You don't have to look.
Just remember that. You don't have to look.
Instead of treating an eye infection, doctors at the University Hospital in Taiwan were shocked to find embedded in the eye of a 29-year-old woman.
Can I guess? Christiane Amanpour? She will embed herself anywhere.
She's unbelievable. The woman's unbelievable. Her
to get
reporting
this-
skills are amazing.
If anybody on the stage doesn't know what it is and would like to guess, feel free.
Oh, yeah.
I
What do you think
know.
it is?
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's Nichols.
It's
Nichols.
Nichols.
An eyeball full of nickels.
Just got this
Cyan nickel.
clanging when I walk.
Yeah. Ching, ching, ching. You know.
They find embedded in the eye of a 29-year-old Taiwanese woman, bees.
That's where they've all gone. I mean, it's such a tragedy.
The bees were reportedly, this is where your
Is that
nightmare
why she
starts.
was so sweet? Oh, that honey? No? Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Where have all the bees gone? Into her eyes!
Bees in the
Now
eye.
that's the slogan for Eau Claire, Wisconsin. The bees were reportedly, this is where the nightmare starts. The bees were reportedly feeding on her tear ducts under her swollen eyelid. Let's go to that slide.
Oh, man.
You can see they really like that corner down there where the duct is.
They're like the Anne Frank of bees.
Oh, they are.
Hiding out.
That's how they like to see themselves. They really did.
Wait, how did you see them? As
Like they're hiding out in there, you know, waiting for the Nazi bees to lose power somehow.
Before somebody throws up, we can go to the logo. Hit that next slide for me. Her name is H.E., which I believe would probably be Hay.
Yeah.
Right? Hay had come to the hospital after experiencing severe pain in her eye.
Mm-hmm. That's good that she went to the hospital.
Yeah.
The hospital's head of ophthalmology, I know it, Dr. Hung said at a press conference that such bees nest near graves and fallen trees. This is a nightmare.
It is.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Near graves?
So the chances of coming across them while hiking in the mountains are high, according to the Apple Daily
This
Taiwan.
all sounds like the lyrics to a Juggalo's song. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Hay confirmed she was visiting a family member's grave. You got cursed.
Yeah.
You went to a grave site and bees went in your eyes.
No, I think she's trying to cover for this is what happens when the Candyman comes in your eye.
Yeah.
It stings, guys. We know it stings if it's happened. You know.
But you need that sweet candy.
She confirmed.
Are the bees already in the cum?
Yeah. No. It's just
They
seeds.
flock to it.
Yeah,
They flock
then
to
they
it.
grow.
They love that
Haven't
sweet.
you ever heard that phrase, flocking to it like bees on cum?
Hay confirmed that she was visiting a family member's grave, pulling out weeds when she felt as if she got dirt into her eye and flushed it out with water.
You do not need
enough.
to do yard work at a grave, all right? You show up and you go like, hey, there's some weeds over there. Can you please get bees in your fucking eyes and do this for me?
If you go to a grave, you should be there to either apologize or piss on it. That's it. That is it. You are not doing yard
Or
work.
dance on it.
Yeah, or fuck on it. Come on.
Yeah, that's a good one,
There
too.
are romantic goths out there.
It's just hard to get consent out of a grave.
Oh no, you don't fuck the grave.
Somebody on the grave.
No, you just fuck on it.
Fuck the Candyman on that.
Yeah, and then the bees.
That's what it is. She tried to flush it out with water, as I said, not nearly enough. After that, Hay said she started experiencing a stinging pain and teary eyes. You didn't look enough, right? I mean, this
You
is
didn't
partly
clean
on
enough.
you. Yeah.
This makes me mad at the people who so brazenly have like a beard of bees. Like I already didn't like those guys. I will say that. And then now I hate how much they're flirting with disaster.
Yeah, it's like when somebody wears glasses but doesn't need them.
Yeah.
He does.
I do actually.
He does.
I do. I was stung by 8,000 bees in my eye.
You got my-girled?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What, because it's too soon?
Yeah.
I mean, the crazy thing is, like, she's the one who got stung, but Macaulay Culker's the one whose career died.
No, it did not.
Did I call him
And I'll tell you
Macaulay
this.
Culker?
If you put the good son and my girl in the same universe, you don't feel bad at all.
No, like, he got what he deserved.
Dr. Hung inspected her, and, quote, this is with his naked eye.
Right.
Quote, I saw something that looked like insect legs, so I pulled them out under a microscope slowly, one at a time, without damaging their bodies.
Oh.
Thank God.
I know.
Those poor little bees, waiting for the Nazis to end.
I mean, even the bees have health care in Taiwan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Good news. Hay did not rub her eyes too much, which officials say could have worsened the state of her inflamed cornea.
Ooh.
Worst case scenario would have been blindness, according to the Apple Daily Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
The bees were reportedly removed alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
But were charges pressed?
Bail was set for.
I'm going to ask you guys, how many bees did they pull out of her eyes?
Jesus.
Anybody can go first, Tig, third, fourth, whatever you want.
I don't ever want to go.
What are you saying, John?
4.
4, okay.
bees.
Eliza?
3.
3,
bees.
okay. Randy?
I'm not joking. I think there were 25 bees in that eye.
25 bees. I mean, at one point we had, 17 contacts in one eye?
Yep.
Yeah.
25 bees in the eye.
It's just swollen to the size of 25 bees and no one had noticed.
Well, they were little bees.
I just want to say bees nuts, but okay. I'm going to say, John, my goal is to disappoint him with everything I say. I'm going to say 14 bees.
14 bees.
Jay,
Okay.
like every comment that you make is like a bee in John's eye. It's like annoying him. It needs to be pulled
Are
out.
there 2 townies out there that would like to play along that haven't? Yes. Right up front. What's your name? Hi, Janelle. And what is your guess?
10 bees.
Welcome to town. Anybody else out there would like to play along? Right here in the white T-shirt. 4 bees. And what's your name? Okay.
We already had
tell you-
4.
John
John
said.
had 4. You got to pick another thing.
5?
All right.
Okay.
All right, that's sensible. All right.
I can tell you guys right now that one of you is exactly right.
Okay, now we get to play the game.
Now, on
Who do you-
stage, we get to play a game. Who do you think is right?
Me.
Okay.
John himself.
Me.
Eliza says $1.
Me.
I'm right, and I know I'm right.
Okay.
What did I say?
The amount of bees pulled out of Hayes' eye alive after doing some sort of ritual she lied about at a gravesite.
By the way, for the bees, this was probably like the whole Chilean mine scenario. You know what I mean? It's like,
Guys, we're getting out. We're getting out.
We're going to get on Letterman. I know it. We're going to get on Letterman.
Were they exposed or liberated? Yeah.
Oh, then one of them has to confront the mistress that her husband bee was with because he thought that she was going to be gone.
Before I give you the answer, I'll say that these are sweat bees. There are more than 1,000 species of sweat bees in the U.S., Canada, and Central America. And just to be a dick, the person who wrote this story finished the article by saying, nearly 50 species alone of sweat bees are found in Florida. Florida's like, we are not part of this fucking story.
Anything can happen.
You are now.
You
All
better.
right, we'll get out of story number 2 on
Wait,
this.
how many was it?
There was going to say.
Because the amount of bees found in Hayes' eye is 4.
Oh!
Let's give me that slideshow, brother. And that's the eye, and that's the bees.
Now, you said that was the amount that were pulled out alive. Were there other ones that didn't make it?
They didn't say. I think they got them all.
Okay.
Everybody was rescued from that eye mine.
And all of those bees were buried at that same cemetery. So I just want you to know.
Yeah. We go back to the logo, and that's it for story
Story
number 2.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back with more Dumb People Town right after this.
All right, let's read some names of our amazing Patreon patronages. People who support the show.
Patrons.
Patrons. We're having a hard time with the name of the thing.
Patronies.
You ready? Patronies. I love it. They're amazing, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate. We just hung out with some townies who are at the Patreonies, who are at the higher levels, who get to hang out with us with a meet and greet before every live show. They get to come to every live show. There are some townies who have fully taken advantage of that. And
One townie flew from Phoenix.
One from Atlanta.
One from Atlanta.
Kristen
and Jen.
Yeah,
coming out.
Jen
And
and,
then
Kathy
Kathy
always
drove
comes
in.
from downtown
Yeah.
LA. We're getting to know these people. We appreciate that. We love giving you guys the extra content. And one of the perks is if you contribute, we get to read your name on the air, like Kurt Bordelon.
Borderline.
Lose my mind, but you keep on pushing my Kurt over the borderline. How about Stephanie Seymour? I mean, she was a swimsuit model for
Stephanie
SI.
Seymour. Isn't that Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors?
Stephanie Seymour was a supermodel for Sports Illustrated in the swimsuit.
Had
issue.
one of the most beautiful pictures.
And now
ever.
she's supporting our
you,
show. How about
Stephanie.
Jason Bullitt?
Jason Bullitt. I don't know. That's just
Jason Bullitt.
American hero.
Shot up the charts.
Oh, you don't know Jason Bullitt? He's no ordinary cook.
He's playing for keeps. How about Andy Greenberg?
Andy Greenberg.
Little Andy Greenberg.
Little
Little
Andy
Andy Greenberg.
Andy
Just grew up
Greenberg.
and then he supported this show.
That's right.
Kim Huggett. Let's hug it out. Hug it
Thank
out,
you,
boys.
Kim. Hug it out, Kim.
How about Zach Martina? Zach Martina is a comedian who
Been
has
on this show.
done this show. He has opened or featured for me and Randy, Randy and I in Ann Arbor. Featured for Randy and me. Randy is what it is.
He, when I do my tour in the Midwest, he's already told me that any shows he can, he will join me on tour, so you'll be able to see him there.
Dude, he's one of the
great.
funniest comics
And
out
the
there.
fact that he was a guest on the show and supports it just tells you what a great guy he is. So
It
check
makes us
out
feel like we're doing something right.
check out his comedy too. How about Matthew Wagoner?
Thank you, Matthew.
Wagoner.
I love the Jeep Wagoner. The Jeep Wagoner.
The Jeep
The
Wagoner.
Matthew
is great.
Wagoner is.
I
got a
love
lot.
the Wagoner featured in Great Outdoors.
Matthew Wagoner has a lot of trunk space. All right, Ken Humphrey. Humphrey.
Lady Humphrey.
I didn't get a Humphrey out of that guy. Get the governor Humphrey. Adam Jacobson.
I'm Adam Jacobson. Have you been hurt recently?
Adam Jacobson. These law books don't lie. I'm Adam Jacobson. Would I be lying if I had my if I wasn't lying? I wouldn't have my hand on this stack of law books.
Now, isn't his next name a line of hair care products?
Paul Michael. I go to
That's
the Paul
Paul
Michael
Mitchell.
salon. Paul Mitchell. This is Paul Michael. Paul Michael is Paul Mitchell's younger brother.
Yes.
Who just has moose. Tons of moose. Samantha Thompson. Not Thompson.
No.
Thompson.
Thompson.
Samantha Thompson.
Thank you, Sam Tom.
How about Alyssa Gaffin?
Alyssa Gaffin.
She's just gaffing around.
She's just gaffing around with
She's
us.
doing what she does.
I love it. We appreciate you, Alyssa.
Katie Blacker. Katie Blacker's out there on
She's
Wacker
on
Drive.
Wacker I hear that. And I get, Katie Blacker.
Clap, clap, clap.
Katie Blacker.
Clap, 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 clap. Look, this isn't middle school volleyball anymore, Blacker. Get out there and start
Quit
playing grab ass. Blacker, get out on the floor. All right, how about Ty Ryan?
You better go by Ty Rye.
Ty Ryan. Ty Rye is a middle linebacker from a
four-star.
24/7
from Bishop High School in Cleveland.
Andrea Haran.
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 That's what I thought,
Haran
too.
so far away.
Thank you, Andrea. We appreciate
I couldn't
you.
get Andrea. All right, Rachel Maurer.
Maurer.
Love it.
There's nothing about her name that's silent.
She's like the rural juror. All right.
Rachel Maurer. Thanks so
huge
much,
shout out to all
Stephanie
you.
Seymour and Samantha, or Alyssa Graffin for being true locals.
And we love you guys. Thank you so much. And let's get those numbers up because part of the money goes to a fund to try to get Jan Flato his money back. So
or as I've been calling him, Jennifer.
Let's do it, you guys, and let's get back to the show.
All right, Dan, the show is moving along. Welcome back to Dumb People
It
Town. Do you want to do one more story or do you want to take some from the crowd?
I'd say, how many people brought a story with them tonight? Does anybody have one out there? Put your hand up in the air.
Oh, yeah. we
Awesome.
have a few.
1, 2, 3, 4. I would say that we do some stories.
Let's do some
so
stories.
Townie, come on up to that microphone. We'll find out if it's working. You'll give us your name and the headline and then maybe just a little bit
Just
about
line
that
up
story.
behind, I think it's Chris at the mic. What's
It's
up?
Chris.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. What's up, buddy?
Welcome to town, Chris.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be in this town.
Okay.
Give me that headline.
So, this story comes from a classmate of mine from high school who is a DA in East Texas.
Okay.
It's straight from the horse's mouth.
Wow.
Is that the headline?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's straight from
So
the
it's not
bee's
a
eye.
headline as it's not a news story, but he said it happened at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's for anything it can happen.
Anything.
So it is the horse's mouth.
It is literally the horse's mouth.
It involved a fight between a German national and a sheriff's office horse named Bucky.
Oh, what?
First of all, I love you to death, but you're already breaking my first rule. We don't hurt animals in Dumb People Town.
know, but wait, but it was a German national?
It was.
Not a German shepherd.
Oh.
This is gonna turn south on you. I guarantee it.
The horse was okay.
Oh, damn.
Did he get hit?
It did.
Yeah.
All right, well, hold on a second.
So, you know what? The horse probably said, guys, I'm fine. Guys, I'm fine. I'm fine, guys.
But emotionally, he's really beaten up, yeah.
So the German was drunk.
No shit.
And he lost his car in the parking lot. And he approached the sheriff's officers that were mounted to help him find his car. And they obliged, and they walked around the parking lot trying his key fob. But unbeknownst to them, the key fob was dead.
Wait, so he goes to the cops and he says, I'm really drunk. You got to help me find my car so I can drive out of here.
You know what? That's a classic German national for
Yeah.
you. Classic rodeo-going German national for you.
We're calling the man Hans, by the way. I missed that.
Okay.
So Hans got mad that he couldn't find his car and started cursing at the officers, saying, you guys are fucking worthless, and I pay your salary.
Do they have the quote where he then says to the horse, the fuck did you just say to me?
What are you looking at, huh?
The cops try to leave, but Hans chases after them.
As all good cops should do with a drunk person looking for a fight. Dude, we're out of here. We're sorry.
Yeah.
We'll leave.
This isn't our thing to deal with.
Yeah, who are we to deal with this?
One of the mounted officers turns around, and the German national grabs the halter and punches the horse in the nose.
No.
I don't like it.
The horse bucks up, and according to my friend who has a awesome East Texas vernacular, the deputy almost goes ass over tea kettle onto the concrete parking lot.
Okay.
But manages to save the horse and stays upright.
Okay, good.
At the trial, later,
The horse?
the defense claims that he was incapable of running and fighting because he had been in a bad wreck several years earlier. But my friend pulls up a Facebook post of him at the top of a mountain from a few months prior.
Yeah.
Punching a mountain.
Punching a mountain.
By the way, I can't not picture the horse in a little suit at trial.
Yeah.
This is how,
Not testifying, just sitting there
Just
waiting.
like wanting his justice.
this is how BoJack started. This is season 7 BoJack.
Dude, every time the German national was like, I couldn't have run that fast because I had an accident before. The horse is in the back going,
Nay.
So the deliberation lasted 18 minutes. They got a guilty plea.
oh yeah.
On the horse.
By the way, can you imagine if that was your jury duty that week?
You'd be so psyched.
Is that it, my friend?
I have a Guess The Agee if we'd like to play
Let's
a game.
do it.
Oh,
Right.
of the horse or the guy?
The guy, the
Okay.
German national.
All right, let's do it.
Or we could play how long he spent in jail.
Let's guess his age.
Let's guess his age.
Let's see. He climbed a mountain.
He knows how to use Facebook.
And he's got a fob. And he's a German. I'll go 38 years old.
Jay?
First of all, I'm gonna guess that he only wears diesel jeans.
Diesel jeans and white Puma shoes with a giant Puma on it, you know what I mean? With the Velcro over the side.
And windbreakers all the time. I'm gonna say he's 41.
And a giant messenger bag. I'm going to say he's 33.
45.
42.
Okay.
No one's correct.
Okay.
Hans, the German national who punched Bucky in the nose, was 63.
Oh! Wow.
Well, at least I found a way to hate him more. Chris, thank you so much for coming to town, my man.
Hey, that was good work. Nice work.
Hello, Townie.
Hello.
Is that you, Kim?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Kim
Okay,
Fritz.
Kim Fritz.
What's going on, kiddo? What do you got?
Headline: Naked man arrested after breaking into vehicles being chased down street.
Say that again slower.
Sorry.
Naked
man arrested after breaking into vehicles being chased down street.
The vehicles were being
Yeah,
chased
the
down
vehicles are
street?
being chased, and he.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's naked and he's breaking into. That's pretty impressive.
That's called
right?
naked and unafraid.
Yeah.
That's our brothers.
It's a lot of things flapping in a breeze there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit it with us, Kim.
Van Buren, Arkansas. Jeez, that got loud.
That's okay. We like it loud.
Van Buren police say a man breaking into vehicles at a church was caught with his pants down. Literally.
Oh, boo.
Why did John blame that on us?
Yeah, John's like, Sklar's, you got to stop.
Robert Earl Woods of Mulberry was arrested on charges of commercial burglary, criminal mischief, breaking...
That can't be his name. That literally cannot be his name.
That's Tiger Woods' dad.
Earl Woods.
Criminal mischief, breaking and entering, felony theft of property, public intoxication on drugs, and indecent exposure. According to Sergeant Jonathan Ware of the Van Buren Police, officers responded to a call about 9 p.m. Saturday, April 20th.
Oh, yeah.
420, baby.
Of a fully naked man being chased down the street by another man.
That's just...
From church.
Officers arrived on scene and were told by the victim in the case that he had been at a church event downtown and found the naked man in his vehicle when he returned.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you in my car?
Like, how do you clean that? Like, when you see a naked man sitting in your car, the way, like, I can't imagine any way to get that out.
You can't detail it enough.
No.
Burn it down.
Yeah.
Light it on fire, walk away.
Yeah.
It was later found that the naked man had broken into 3 businesses and 2 vehicles downtown. The naked man was identified as Woods. Police searching the area found an open door to a business on the 400 block of Main Street and followed a fresh blood trail into the building, but did not find the suspect.
What?
Wait, what?
Why is he bleeding?
I mean, as Jews, this is hard to understand, but could this be Jesus?
Well, there were
It's
2
around
sets
Easter.
of footprints and then just one.
There was
so...
one set of bloody footprints. That was when the naked Jesus...
When there was one set of
climbed on
footprints.
the
In Dumb
other
People Town, it goes, when there was one set of footprints, that is when I kidnapped you.
That is when you climbed on my back and we ran around naked.
Yeah.
You know, it must be... It's never decent exposure, you know?
Never.
Yeah, no.
There's never a decent...
That's what I've been sitting here thinking, too. I'm like... is there a definition for that? It feels like that must have been a joke that's been done, right?
Is that just like a well-worn tank top?
Put a little polo on your dick? A little polo shirt on your dick?
It's pretty decent exposure.
You look decent.
Okay,
You look decent.
Hang on. If your dick had a bow tie and a cane, you'd be
Well,
like,
yeah.
That's Mr. Peanut.
Bow tie and a cane. I'm buying tickets to Six Flags. All right.
Or you're going to get some Planters peanuts. These nuts. Okay.
At Sklar Brothers.
She started it.
They later found his clothing and wallet in the victim's car and identified him as Woods from Mulberry. While continuing the search, police got a call of a man moaning in the area of 6th and Webster Streets and found Woods trapped in an attic crawl space at 512 Webster.
He's a ghost.
He's Anne Frank.
He's like a naked...
He's Anne Frank.
He's a naked bloody Anne Frank.
Yeah, there you go. Living off of somebody's tear ducts up there.
I mean, he should have climbed into a Taiwanese woman's eye. You know what I'm saying? Would have been there for longer.
Because it was about a 15-foot drop from the attic to the ground, the Van Buren Fire Department was called in to help get Woods out of the crawl space.
Yeah.
Woods was then arrested.
Nice.
Good.
Like he was a little cat up a tree.
They train for that at the academy in Arkansas.
Yes, they do.
The firefighters, you pull
I do have an
a naked
age.
guy out of a house.
All right, we'll do it really quick. Are we guessing the car?
Oh, they don't list the car.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I just have his age. Robert Earl Woods.
Come on, Dan.
23 years old.
I want him to be like 80. I really just want him to be old. I'm going to say 56.
56 from Jason Sklar.
I'm going to say 41.
41 from Rand.
I'm going to stick with 45.
45.
26.
26.
One of you is exactly
Oh! I got to go with me. I'm going with me.
I'm going with John.
Yeah, I'm going with John.
I'm going to go with John, too.
Oh, Randy.
Oh!
41.
41!
Believe in yourself.
I don't believe in
Thank
This
you so
show-
much, Kim.
Thanks, Kim. Thank you. Yes. Couple more, and then we got to wrap this baby up.
Hello, I'm Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome
Melissa.
to town.
All right, guys. We've got a Greenlee.
Yes!
Dan, please explain to these guys who Greenlee.
Will Greenlee writes for the TC Palm, and he explains things way too much. So much so that you're like, who's the fucking moron, me or you? Because I'm reading it. In one article, he explained how an anchor worked.
So
He spent 3 sentences explaining how an anchor worked. And we think he's writing for one dumb person out there that he really wants to help.
Or he has 1,500 words to fill, and all his stories come up at 1,000.
In a Greenlee.
Or he's iced tea on SUV.
Yes, exactly. So in a Greenlee, what
SVU,
we do.
sorry.
Right.
You guys
Don't-
knew what I meant.
So in a Greenlee, the way I play it, and I'm hoping you did as well, is I will add in some of my own over explanations, and then you have to guess, did Greenlee write that over explanation or did I? Melissa, did you write any?
I'm not saying.
Oh. Take that as a she did not. Thanks so much, Melissa, for coming out. We'll go to the next.
Hang on. Okay.
The headline is genius. Thong-wearing garbage artist jailed in Martin County with a question mark. Like, I'm Ron Burgundy? Question mark? Okay.
So he's not sure where the...
In Martin County?
Okay.
It really does. Okay.
Found wearing garbage artist. Okay.
Arrested.
right.
Jailed, sorry.
I mean, I feel like that's an unfair critique of this art that we haven't even seen, but okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, like you're
What do you do? I'm a wearing garbage artist.
dude. Your art is garbage, bro. You're a garbage
You're a fucking
artist,
garbage
man.
artist.
It's like
All right, Melissa, hit it with
An
us.
apparent thong-wearing garbage artist was arrested after Martin County Sheriff's investigators said he declined to identify himself, according to a report. The case is against George Blanken, 31.
Great. He didn't identify himself, and his last name is Blanken.
Yeah. Hey, you
I
gotta.
did not make that up.
Maybe he did identify himself. These cops were being dicks.
Yeah. Exactly. What's your name?
George, what, man?
I'm blanking. I'm blanking. Well, what is
Just
it?
tell us your name.
I'm blanking.
You know what? If you're gonna be a fucking dick about it, I'm gonna tase you.
I better come back to you right away. I'm blanking.
A property owner was called to report, quote, a homeless male on his property building shed and throwing chairs.
Get off the shed. Sorry.
Hold on. She might be about to explain what a chair is. Keep going.
No. The trespasser was wearing a swimsuit and then a thong. Here's our first one, guys.
Okay.
A thong is a minimalist undergarment that leaves a majority of the buttocks exposed. Was that me or Greenlee?
I gotta go. I'm going Greenlee.
That's Greenlee. That's Greenlee.
I'm saying you.
I'm saying you.
I love that you said that about me, but it's Greenlee.
Yes, I knew it.
I know my man WG.
I'm learning so fast. I'm learning
Next.
so fast. Wow.
The 1999 debut song by Cisco contains the hit single, The Thong Song.
Oh, no.
The lyrics include the lines, quote, she had dumps like a truck, thighs like what, all night long, let me see that thong. Was that me or Greenlee?
Now, I will say, he would do this.
Yes.
But I'm going, it's Melissa, right?
Yes.
I'm going Melissa.
I want him to win a Pulitzer for this. But it is you, my friend. That is all Melissa.
Yeah.
Agree.
As a comedian, this brings me so much joy that you all believed in me, but it's Greenlee.
That's in an article in a newspaper. What that
journalist wrote that.
No.
I'm crying. Maybe it's the bees. I don't know.
This guy writes like it's just computer generated.
I know.
Like it has keywords that it searches the internet for.
He, by the way, could have done like she's got dumps like a truck in parentheses sick, and then he didn't have to go truck. He could have kept
In my heart, he wrote that last blurb from fucking memory.
He was probably listening to it. While
Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
Well, hang on. In his defense, she did have dumps like a truck. I do want to say that she did have dumps like a truck.
Let's hear more, Melissa.
Meanwhile, investigators spoke to a man who, quote, had no shirt, no shorts, and was covered in sand like at a beach, the report states. He got no shirt, no shoes, no service. He stated that the artist makes things from garbage. Was that Greenlee or me? That's your last little Greenlee or me.
No shirt, no shoes, no service?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
I'm going to go Greenlee. I think you ran the table on a green.
No, that's you. That's you. I'm going to give one to you.
You.
I'll just say just dissent to Greenlee.
Okay.
It's actually me, guys.
Yes!
At the jail, the man was arrested after he didn't identify himself. After the jail, the fingerprints said he was Blanken. He was Blanken. He was arrested on charges of obstruction without violence and giving a false name of identification.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
very
guys.
much. That was amazing.
I'm really sorry, but we only have time for one more because they are going to kick us out of here for the next great show that's coming up. So this will be our last Townie. I apologize to anybody else who was
And by
in
the way,
line.
we do have merch, which we brought merch. So if you, and we'll be back there and signing stuff stuff and photos after this.
All right, sir, you are our last townie of the evening. What do you
Ches.
Hey, Ches.
Ches,
Yeah.
welcome to town.
Okay, headline, man arrested after cake vacuum stolen from Topeka Dairy Queen.
What? Oh. You can get a cake vacuum?
A cake and vacuum.
Oh, because I make a big cake mess every time I eat one.
that cake vacuum is huge, yo.
You, for a second there, you made my Amazon cart a little bigger.
Be pretty cool.
Who's going to vacuum this cake up? With what?
I have the answer. Yeah, the Remco cake vacuum.
Take it away, brother.
Okay. Topeka police responded at about 5 a.m. Thursday to report a burglary at Topeka Dairy Queen. A cake and vacuum were reported stolen from the fast food restaurant at 2230 Southwest 29th Street.
I'm just imagining them running away together holding hands, you know?
I came here to do two things tonight: steal a vacuum and steal some cake.
No, I mean like the cake and the vacuum were like in love for a long time.
100%.
And they were like, we have to be together. They're never going to understand. Let's run away.
It's a brave little toaster situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pixar, get at me.
All right. The dish ran away with the spoon.
Sorry.
Officers later arrested Dustin Kane and were able to recover the vacuum, according to news release.
Did you say his name is Dusty Kane?
Dustin Kane.
But I call him Dusty.
They didn't recover the cake.
No.
No. That cake's gone.
It's in the wind, as they say.
And that's
Is that it?
What if Baskin Robbins got the cake back and they're like, listen, you can have it if you guys want it for 6-year-old Brandon's birthday party.
It's got like a handprint in it and a couple of nails.
Was that it, my friend?
Yeah, I do have an age.
Okay. We'll do it really quick.
Yeah, let's guess.
I'm going to go 19.
24. I'm going to go 41.
34.
55.
55. Hit it to us. We're going to get out of here on this. Give us that age, my friend.
The lucky number of the day is 41.
Yeah! Way to go. Guys, thank you so much for our guest, Jon Glaser, Eliza Skinner, and oh shit, we got to get back to work. Thank you so much.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down. It's Dumb People Town.
Starburns Audio.
A podcast network.